Alright, hi again everybody. We're back with more Great American Craft Beers with Kyle. Here we are, Monday night. Another week is here. Rolling by. I hope everyone enjoyed the eclipse. Didn't get a whole lot from it. Watched some of it, work with some friends, and it was an interesting sky, the color, but I thought it would be a lot darker. I don't know. I'm just not into. That's why I'm not on the shrine. I'm let them do that. But today we have another pumpkin treat. I was walking by Joker Gym. No intention of been buying a beer, and I found one that I've been craving after. This is the Stevens Point Brewing Company. This is the Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale. They have a series called Whole Hog at this brewery. Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Stevens Point Brewery Pumpkin Ale. 2 years ago, 2015, this was the #1 pumpkin ale in the country, according to Pace Magazine and Thrill List. Rated this the #1 pumpkin beer out of 121 pumpkin beers. It was awesome last year. I think it finished like 6th in there. But I tell you what, it was right there with Schlafly and the Pumpkin. Yeah, hopefully it's just as good this year. It says ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. It says award-winning ale handcrafted using real pumpkin and savory pumpkin pie spices with hints of all natural cinnamon and nutmeg and I can't even read that. It's really small in the bottle. And this is really interesting because I have not had another beer from Stevens Point. I actually was referred to this. I saw it on the website, I think #1, and then I was like, "Does Jungle Jim get that?" And the beer guy was like, "Yeah, we got a few Stevens Point beers." I'm like, "I gotta get it," and it's awesome. Yeah, if anybody's ever drinking into Stevens Point, give me a shout. But this was tremendous last year. Like I said, it's what a pumpkin ale should be. Just great. And it's got the Whole Hog edition. Their limited edition bottle cap. They're pretty cool. They're doing a series called Whole Hog with this brewery. Not a lot of people know about Stevens Point Brewery. Obviously, New Glarus is a big boy in Wisconsin. I don't think I've had anything else from Wisconsin. Obviously, Miller, Pabst, but the craft brewer scene, I've had a couple of New Glarus beers, but nothing even crazy from them. So, I think I checked that back. Small Town Brewery. It does Not Your Father's Root Beer, and those brewers are in Wisconsin. But is that really considered craft beer? I mean, they're flavorful and refreshing, but I don't know. Oh my God, there's the smell. My goodness, I'm going to use our Samuel glass, no glassware from Stevens Point. Tell you what, folks, this aroma. I mean, I don't know. I think this could be. It smells better than the Schlaf and the King. I'll tell you that right now. Let's go and get a pour here. Killer. Yeah, got going quick. Not producing much head. There's some head on that. This is. I mean, this was awesome. To me, I think a lot of breweries should look to this beer and kind of try to model what they do, because this is really, I mean, that just smells like pumpkin pie, cinnamon. I mean, that just smells, that has the best aroma I've drank. This is a 13th pumpkin beer, 15th I should say. This is the best pumpkin aroma. My goodness, get a nose on this. Is Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving Day pumpkin pie. The cinnamon, I think what this beer is it's light on the cinnamon nutmeg. That's what it's saying on here. Hints of natural cinnamon. That's what a lot of brewers should try to do. I think what a lot of brewers are doing the opposite of this. They're going so big on the cinnamon nutmeg and less on the pumpkin. This hints more pumpkin pie spice with a hint of cinnamon, a hint of nutmeg. It's vice versa. And, obviously, brewers are going to do what they want to do. Like, I'm not telling what to do, but in my opinion, this is the way to go. So, this pumpkin pie goodness, there's the color. It does check in. I did have some maybe particulars here. It does check in at 7.5%. Alcohol by volume, 7.5%. So a little spice. 7.5 is pretty high. Not much head though. Does have some lovely carbonation. Let's say cheers to the boys of Stevens Point for making this wonderful pumpkin ale. This is one of the best. At least it was last year. It smells like one of the best. So say cheers and think good thoughts. Man, it's just like the Schlafly. It's not as good. It's still a nice beer, but it seems much less crafted this year. I don't know if Stevens Point had some budget cuts. Still a decent pumpkin ale. Yeah, very drinkable. 7.5. He's smooth. And there's that pumpkin flavor. Almost like it's got good flavor, but it's just lighter than I remember this being heavier. This is still a great beer, great aroma. The fall beer, I mean, this is still very, very nice. But it doesn't. It seems lighter than it was a year ago. Similar with the Schlaf, like, you know, not as full body, less cinnamon, less nutmeg. Tell you what, though, in all seriousness, you feel like that last sip. It's almost like it's almost like the pumpkin's one. Yeah, I think this is still one of the best because it's lighter than it was a year ago. But man, right now I'm getting pumpkin cinnamon right now going down my gullet, man. This is nice. It's lighter than it was, which you might not say is a bad thing. 7.5% ABV. It's nice. I'm getting this is the fall flavors. Yeah, it's an A+ beer. I'm gonna say right now that this is the second best pumpkin beer I've tried this year. I'm still gonna go pumpkin, and I also want to reiterate this that I drank a pumpkin today on that keg again, and this keg was so much better. I don't know if it was the first keg I drank being just the spices, or this keg was so much smoother. Didn't get that booze I got last time. This is a nice beer, A+, great pumpkin beer. I still think that it's lighter than what I remember, but that's not a bad thing. Necessarily. So good job, Stevens Point. And I will put this as the second best pumpkin beer this season. Now, still a lot of great ones out there I want to get to. I've been told about a lot of great ones, and we're going to continue to hit that panel hard. But this one racks right up there, A+ for me. And you know, price-wise too, $9. You get 4 of them though. I mean, 4 beers. But you think about it though. I mean, pumpkin's the best, and they know it's the best because of the price. But you know, 9 for 4, pretty good for 7.5%. I think that's pretty reasonable. So, cheers, Stevens Point. I've rambled on long enough, but a great pumpkin ale. Weybacher, Ballast Point, Sam Adams. Look at this brew. I mean, this is what you should be doing for pumpkin ale. Happy Monday, folks. See you.